just chatting with Justin Roiland, and now we're doing it on camera.
How are you?
So I was saying what a big fan I was of Rick and I still am of Rick and Morty, and that the episodes couldn't come out fast enough for me.
Yeah, season one hiccups happens to every show. We had a couple of little snags, but we got through it, and now we're in season 2, and I think we've fixed a lot of those snags, and hopefully the episodes will come out a little. Once they start to air, I think they'll be kind of more. There's not going to be these weird giant breaks of in between, but
goodness.
Now no promises on that. I'm just hoping that that's the case.
Is Rick's catchphrase still?
I don't give a. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got.
Yes, yeah. Rick's catchphrase is "I don't give a fuck."
Yeah.
And then we kept changing it over the season, where it's like Wubba Lubba Dub Dub, which by the way was 100%. Like it was like in the script. We went back to all the writers were like, that wasn't in the script. We went back and looked at the script. We're like, no, it was like totally different. The joke was one of our writers, Ryan Ridley, wrote the idea that like Rick, like, you know how Curly or one of the Three Stooges would like spin around. Yeah, whoa. Yeah, that was what was in the script. And then I was just fucking around. And one of the takes I did that, and then they cut it in, and we were laughing. We're like, okay, fine, that's fine. And then we had to undercut it at the end of the season, where like people were starting to, they were like, oh, this is the catchphrase, like this is and I was like, no, that's the fucking lamest catchphrase. So it was like everyone's like saying it. We're like, yeah, it means I'm in great pain. Please help me. So yeah, fuck you guys. When you say that fucking catchphrase, no, I'm just kidding. So that's why. And then also, I don't give a fuck. That's a great catchphrase. I don't give a fuck. It's an amazing catchphrase to have. I personally do give a couple of fucks, but like Rick doesn't give any fucks, so it's a great catchphrase for him to have.
Where did you come up with Rick and Morty's voices?
I mean,
is it Doc and Marty style?
Yeah. I did a short for Channel 101.
Oh no! What can we do? What are we gonna do? My chapped, bloody testicles, Marty. What?
In like 2000s, yeah. In like 2006, and it's just my horrible, bad impression of Doc and Marty.
That's what Michael J. Fox sounds like?
No, I knew, but also I don't think that Christopher, I mean, it was just like, I know Christopher Lloyd doesn't sound like that. I know Michael, it was just me, like I just was going, all right, I'm going to fucking really, because I had done House of Cosby's, and I got a legal cease and desist letter from his lawyers. And I was in this weird place where I was like, I'm gonna fucking troll bait these people. Troll bait, fucking. I didn't know that term at the time when I did this, but I was like, I'm gonna make something that's gonna get me another cease and desist letter. And then halfway through it, I was like, I really like these guys. I really like my version of these guys. So then I kind of started to backpedal, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just misspell their names, and like, yeah, I'm gonna do just enough so where I can't get in trouble, because I really wanted to tell more stories with those guys. But yeah, that's totally the genesis of the two voices for sure. And some people hate it, and I totally get it. Like a younger guy doing an old man voice, I totally get that can be lame and grating, and like, I'm not buying it. I'd like to think that some of the burps and weird shit that I do maybe helps to buy him back a bit, but I don't know. I have fun doing it. I love it. I love the characters.
I love it too. It's coming off that way.
Yeah.
All right. I think we gotta go.
Oh
but
man.
Rick and Morty season 1. What? Now season 2.
By the way, the DVD comes out October 7th, and it is fucking packed with extra features, to the point where even if you are a hardcore pirater, where you download everything illegally, like me, you're still going to want to buy this fucking DVD, because there's so much shit that it would take you more time to download than it would to just go buy it. I'm not even joking. We'll get into that at the panel.
It's more than the wacky craziness. It's really fun and deep too.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's sort of the part of the genius of this show. It keeps in that mold of the dysfunctional family that we're kind of used to seeing, like in The Simpsons, but then it also has this ability to transcend creatively into all kinds of craziness, whether it's appropriate or not, in ways, which I think is just so fantastic about live animation.
There's there's a big Doctor Who vibe I'm feeling from it. Are we going to see Summer be the companion more?
Yeah, I think Summer's kind of more confrontational than Morty is to Rick.
I don't do adventures with chicks, Summer.
Oh, right. Because there's something about having a wiener that would make me better at walking through a hole. And I think she definitely represents the...
I mean, she made friends with the devil.
I know, and it was a really special relationship. It was really upsetting. But, you know, that's just what happens sometimes when you're young and impressionable, and you don't realize that, like, your family really is there for you the way that Rick was there for Summer. That's the wonderful part about playing that particular character is that it sort of encompasses and embodies all things of that age, that teenage impetuousness where you think that you can rule the world and do anything you want to do, but then you realize sometimes you can't do it all as you get older. But then you make friends with the devil and things like that happen because you're so, your stick-to-itiveness is so strong.
And then he's your mentor and you're the best intern ever.
Completely.
What's your favorite episode to work on?
Oh, I think that actually was my favorite episode. Yeah, because I really love the end sequence where we right? I know what you're where we're like, I mean, I think it might have been the best thing I'd ever done in my entire career. Where we're just like pumping iron, and then we like go, and we're like, we're gonna beat you up, bro.
Bitch, please! If the only thing you catch there was came out to play, stay out my way, mother.
It's awesome. It's such a good time. Yeah, because you don't get to do, like, that wouldn't really happen for me if I was doing something on camera. It would be really difficult to, like, take months to, like, go on steroids and, like, go beat somebody up where you can just do it in, like, 2 seconds and then, like, change your voice. It's such a fantastic, amazing thing.
I love it because that was so unexpected. And there's so many of those moments where just like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this.
Well, there's a lot more coming up in the next season. We've been recording it for the last couple of months. And there's like some singing. I do a lot of singing, which is weird, but I don't do it well. Although one of the songs maybe I do okay. I don't know. It's good. There's good stuff. It's also really. It's even hard for me to follow sometimes because the storylines and the plot lines are about like the time traveling and all that stuff. So you're always jumping between different periods of time, and like it's fun though. It's really cool.
Very cool. So is that a musical episode or just like a one-off song?
Just there's singing. There's a lot of singing. I don't know what to say.
Sometimes these things happen.
They do.
What is it about Jerry? He's kind of a born loser, but what do you feel his redeeming qualities are?
Well, I think he really loves his wife, and he does care about his kids, and he generally means well. He's kind of pathetic. He's kind of petty at times, insecure, but he's not a bad guy, and he's just kind of dealing with crap as it comes along.
Would he be happier in that one universe where he's a movie star?
I don't know that he really would be. He thinks he would be, but maybe if he could still be with Beth, he would be,
That's kind of sweet. That's kind of like the middle of the show, which is it's a lot of, fun and crazy stuff, but then there's a kernel of sweetness or that little quality right there.
Yeah, I mean, I think that gives the show something that if it didn't have that, it would just be crazy town. But the characters have a certain reality in these relationships that are kind of real and and have real emotion attached to them from time to time. So.
Do you ever feel like you don't like Jerry, or how do you feel about him?
I mean, I don't necessarily approve of Jerry's approach to everything or his pettiness, but I find Jerry pretty likable, if sad, but...
Spencer was telling me that she's going to sing in the next season. Are you going to sing?
Oh, gosh. If I am, I'm not aware of it, unless I've already sung and I've forgotten.
Or they remixed you with auto-tune.
Oh, maybe. Except I don't need auto-tune, because I'm such a great singer.
That's right. No, I've seen your music video.
Have you?
I've seen your rap music video.
Right.
Which is also a talent.
Thank you.
What's coming up for you in the next season?
Oh gosh, more of you know, the craziness that happens with Rick and Morty, and then Jerry trying to deal with it and trying to deal with things happening around the house and time freezing and stuff like that. And, you know, it's kind of limitless what they can do.
Is he going to see that Rick that eats poop again?
Not so far. Not so far.
They seem like they had a friendship that might endure. I'm just saying.
Oh, I know. I remember which one you mean. Yeah, I remember which one you mean. Yeah, no, I hope. That would be great. Because, yeah, they had a special thing.
All right. Maybe one day.
Sad Jerry and Sad Rick. Yeah.
But I like it, so it's all good. Thank you, Chris.